Hello, everybody. Welcome to Behind the Ball. So, over the weekend, Liverpool trashed Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Stadium by 6 goals to 3. I was actually very disappointed because, as an Arsenal supporter, I was actually hoping that Tottenham would do us a favor, even though you can never trust those guys. But anyways, Liverpool so far have gone on. I think they are on a 7 points lead at the top of the table. Now, as it stands, Liverpool look like the title winners. There's no two ways about it. However, we still have lots of games to play. As an Arsenal supporter, I am hoping that this is the season. Now, before the season started or before the season began, I hoped that this would be the season where we finally take that final step. Hopefully, with the signings we had made, I was hoping that maybe this would be the season where Man City will falter and then we'll, pick up the slack and get through to the finish line. But it looks like I was wrong because as it stands, Liverpool have the most potent attack in the league. Mo Salah is having an all-time season. The other attackers, the likes of Darwin Núñez, Diego Jota, Luis Diaz, are putting up consistent performances to make sure that the attack is as potent as it looks. However, there's a little bit of a caveat. Let me explain. Now, as it stands, people would say, yeah, Liverpool are not really, or likely Liverpool are a little bit susceptible to, falling off or susceptible to injuries. If something happens to Mo Salah, if something happens to Van Dijk, they are going to fall off, which is all well and fine. I am hoping that happens as an Arsenal supporter. However, if that doesn't happen, are we really expecting Liverpool to drop a considerable amount of points from now to the end of May for any other team to potentially win the league? Now, let's not forget that Chelsea, as it stands, are also title contenders. Forget what they are saying as fans or what the coach is saying. You're not title contenders. If you're not title contenders, then why were you upset when you lost or you dropped points to Everton over the weekend? But that aside, this video is about Liverpool. Spoiler alert, I honestly think Liverpool are going to be Premier League champions at the end of the season. But I'm hoping that Arsenal will still give them a run for their money, at least push them to the final day. In case or during, at any point of the season, if Liverpool were to drop points, I'm hoping that Arsenal will be able to kick on. If we are able to put up the kind of performance that we did towards the beginning of the year, up until the end of the last season, I don't see why we can't close Liverpool down. Then again, this season, we've already lost Bukayo Saka to 2 months injury. So our chances of actually picking up are not really that convincing. Like I said in my previous video, I'm a very pessimistic person. But I am hoping that the likes of Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus will actually turn up. Good thing Gabriel Jesus is actually now in form. So I think he should be able to put up, consistent performances for at least a month and see where it takes us. Over the weekend, we have a game against Ipswich. Now, I am going to do a preview of that match in the next couple of days. But before I do that, I really want to commend Liverpool for what they are doing this season, honestly. I never thought Arne Slot would come in to the Liverpool team that basically faltered last season and be able to put up a consistent performance week in, week out. Instead of coming in and then trying to rebuild the squad, he has basically galvanized the squad to their maximum potential, basically. They've been able to put in their best performances week in, week out, and I hope they do not win the title as an Arsenal supporter. If you think otherwise, if you don't think Liverpool are going to win the league, please comment below and tell us why you think Liverpool shouldn't be, or why you think Liverpool are not going to be Premier League champions, or why you think Arsenal or any other team. If you're a Chelsea supporter, please comment below and tell me why you think your team are going to be Premier League champions. Thank you.